I'm back. Uh, I was in Korea for about 10 months and got back about 2 weeks ago. And then I went down to Florida, went down to Disney World with my fiance to have a little vacation. So came home and I've been, even when I was in Korea, I was buying stuff on eBay and sending stuff to PSA thanks to Mark. And I went down to into the basement of my parents' house and they had been saving all my cards, all my mail, and there were about 3 or 4 boxes full of mail for me to open. So took me about 2, 3 hours. I still need to organize them. I just really opened it up, saw what I had, and then threw it in a box. I tried organizing them the best I could. Um, I just threw my Broncos with Broncos. I didn't really separate the team sets, so I still need to do that. One set I did organize was probably the one I've worked on the longest. I'm still working on. Um, there's one card I need to buy and send into PSA. It's the Glendale stamp, so I need to do that. It's John Mackey, so it's a 64 rookie. I saw it. It's graded 7. Bought it. I bought it book value. At the time, I hadn't seen too many of them. I still don't see too many of them. I saw one as an 8. I tried buying it. It was like $70 last second. I went and put a bid in for like 100 and jumped up to 130. So that's, I think, one of 2 times I've seen it as an 8. So I'm still looking to upgrade that one. But for now, I'll take a 7. 66 PSA 8, and this was on eBay as a 9 for a couple weeks. Buy it now. They wanted 130 for it. I watched it, never bought it. Someone bought it actually like 2 days ago or something. 67 PSA 8. Now this one I added to the set. I saw it on eBay ungraded for $50. I watched it for a very long time. I think almost the whole time I was in Korea, I was watching it. And then I found it graded PSA 6. Now, it's the 68 Champion Cornflakes. I spent a little bit more than I wanted to. A lot more than I wanted to. But the ungraded was like $50, and the corners weren't great. It probably would have graded like a 3 or 4. This one I paid a little over 100. There's one higher. It's PSA 7, and the card is in the 68 Champion Cornflakes set. So I'll never see it. So this is the best I can do. And I don't know how many are lower. I think there's only like 4 or 5 of these graded. So 68 PSA 7. Again, this one for some reason is hard to find in an 8. I bid on one about 3 months ago. It was at like $20. I went and put a bid in for 35, and someone had a higher bid, one at 36. So I'm still looking for that in an 8. If anyone sees one, let me know. 69 PSA 9. I had this as an 8. Then I found this one. It was a auction starting at 99 cents. And I actually got it for about the same price I paid for the 8. And then literally the day later, there was one graded 9 and it sold for twice as much as I paid for this one. So I'm very happy. I actually have the 8 on eBay right now. All the cards I upgraded while I was overseas, I threw on eBay yesterday just to get some eBay funds or PayPal funds. 69 4-in-1 PSA 9. I actually bought one ungraded full card. I sent it to Mark. He took it apart and sent it in as single. And I think it was like days after, because the pop of this is 2. I honestly didn't think I had a chance of getting it. I think like 2 or 3 days after he sent it in, this popped up from Four Sharp Corners. So I went ahead and bought it, and Four Sharp Corners actually has the other one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, pop on this one is 2. So I also have this one as a 7, because that's what the other one I sent in graded. So 69 4-in-1 full card, PSA 8. I've only seen 1 9, and they want $200 for it or something. So I'm not buying that. 70 Kellogg's PSA 9. Got this from Four Sharp Corners also. I saw this as a 10 a while back, and I got outbid on it. It went for like $35. So I'm still looking for this in a 10. There's like, I think it's like 48 PSA 10s, if I'm not mistaken. There's a lot of them, and for some reason I can't find them. 1970 PSA 8. '71 PSA 8. 1 higher. I bought this from Four Sharp Corners. I had bought it ungraded, sent it in the PSA because it looked strong. I bought it for 99 cents. And it came back as an 8, off-centered. So I wouldn't put it into my set until I found this one. Four Sharp Corners was having a sale, like 15 or 20% off. So I went ahead and bought that one. 72 Wonderful World Stamps. PSA 8. This is the only one graded. None higher, none lower. So hopefully no one sends one in and gets 9 or 10. 73 PSA 9. There's 4 higher. I saw one on eBay. It went for $250. Well, they started out wanting $250, then dropped down to $225, and then $200. Someone bought it for $200. I wrote the guy asking if he'd sell it for $150, and he never wrote back. So he got $200 for it. So I'm still looking. And I don't do team cards, but I saw this in Unitas' master set and figured it'd be a nice addition. It's a 68 Topps test teams. PSA 5. I've only seen one other one, and it was PSA 8. Or, I'm sorry, PSA 6. So, other than that, I'm pretty much complete. The Mattel disc is in storage. Like I said, I still need to go through my cards and organize them. And then I have one other one, the Sunoco stamps. I sent that one in through Mark, and so Mark still has that one. And the Glendale stamps, I want to add to it. I'm going to buy it and send that one in. There aren't any graded, so it'll be the first one. So that's that set. I went to the card shop the other day. I'm trying to put together Broncos team sets. Right now I'm working mainly on the 70s. I'm also working on Randy Gradishar mastering basic set. So I bought a couple 63s, common cards. Send those in. They had almost all the 63 cards ungraded, but the rest of them didn't look strong. They probably would have gotten like 4s or 5s. And I'm real picky about my cards. I like to have, well, at least with the 60s, I like to have 7s, 8s, 9s. 81, Randy Gradishar. Bought this for 25 cents. Looks strong. 8 or 9. I'll be happy. I don't think it'll get a 10. But it'll probably get an 8 or a 9. Couple stamps, top stamps, 1982. Craig Morton and Randy Gradishar. Got these on eBay for like $1. Tony Dorsett, 1989. Again, this one looked real strong. Probably a 9 or 10. Got it for a quarter. 1988 starting lineup, Elway. Saw this on eBay, PSA 9 for $35. Got this for like $4 or something. So we'll see what PSA has to say about it. 89 Griffey, clear. Got it for 7. Not bad. The Maris collection that I'm putting together, I've been putting together for almost my entire life. A lot of the cards I have in the set are rare ones, or they're not the basic tops and teams. I think I only have like 4 basic cards of Maris. I saw an auction, it was like 15 Maris cards. A lot of them were like from the 70s, 80s, those type of cards. But not all of them. Some of them I actually needed for my team set. I actually bought it very, very, very cheap. Apparently people didn't realize what was in it. 1961 keychain insert. It had keychains, and you could collect players and put them in the keychain. I have one graded PSA 3. It's the lowest graded one. I think there's only 5 or 6 graded. There are 2 PSA 8s. This one probably won't get an 8. I'm actually almost positive it won't get an 8. But as long as it gets higher than 3, I'll be happy. I like to upgrade. 1962 top stamps. I mean, I'll look at it. It looks strong. Probably a 7 or 8. There's one on PSA 9 yesterday. Sold for like 130. So if I can get it higher than 7, I'll be happy. 62 Post Canadian. There aren't too many of these. There are 2 different versions. I have the other version. I actually have every other 1962 postcard for the set. The only difference is in the French, that LA Pure, or however you say that, the P is capital on here. The other one's lowercase. That's the only difference. So there's 2 versions. I have the other one. That's the other one I need. 1968 Play Ball, I think it's called. It's a game. I have, again, there are 2 versions of these. The difference is the back. I have the other version, authentic. This one will probably come out authentic. I think there's only 4 of these graded. I'll have the 5th one. 1957 Sohio Gas. Sohio was a gas station in Ohio. They put together a team set for the Indians. And I think they put one together for the Reds also, I'm not sure. But this was before the 58 Topps rookie card. There aren't too many of these. There's one on eBay right now, PSA 7, that went $500. A PSA 6 went for $300, I believe. This one I got for less than $100. So I'll pay the grading fee of $15 or $20, whatever it is. It'll be worth it. Because looking at it, I'll probably get a 5 or a 6. 62, I think it's like 1958-62 J Publishing card. And it's the last one I need. I think there's like 5 of these, 6 of these. I think I have the rest of them. 1968 team issue card for the Cardinals. This one is in horrible condition. I'll admit it. That corner's torn. Tape. 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 There's only one other graded. It's the guy with the number 1 set. So, this will be number 2. Paid $8, it'll come out poor. His is graded 4, I think. So, I'm not too upset. So those are my Maris that I'm sending in. The 62 Venezuela top set. If you know anything about the sets, they're very hard to find. They're very expensive. A common card will go for about $8 to $10. And I bought a lot of them. There are 11 of them. I bought for actually less than $100. A lot less than $100. Got Ernie Banks. And you see it's written in Spanish. The ink is a little bit darker than the regular 62. So that's how you can tell it's Venezuela. The front of this one, if you can tell, it's worn down. So it'll probably get a 1. Or like, get a 1. But it's Ernie Banks. They're hard to find. The rest of these are just commons. Now, one thing I went through these, a lot of them actually are pretty good. They'll get like 3 or 4, which for Venezuela is average. The reason is because, kind of see maybe on this one, the little mark right there is from the glue. Right there. They used to glue them into books. And so a lot of the Venezuela cards you find have torn backs or, glue residue because of that. I went through these. A lot of these do not have the glue. Therefore, we'll grade 2 or 3 or 4. A common, I've seen one PSA 7 for a common. It was sold for like $250, $225, $250. So 3s and 4s usually go for about $60, $70. So that is why I'm happy I got this for as cheap as I did. And I'm glad they're in the condition they are. Hopefully I get some 3s and 4s. And then Nolan Ryan, if you know me, I've been putting that set together since I was a kid. I'm ranked number 18 or 19 on the set. It's very close between like 4 of us. Every time I send cards in, come back, I'll bump up. Then like a month or 2 later, I'll drop down, bump up. I go between 18 and 20 all the time. I have 2 miniatures from 91, I think the set is. So damn small, I can't even read it. 91 minis. I bought those for $2 for both of them. And then the 91 Pacific set they put together. I have a few of these, graded 10. There's 220 of them. I have the set ungraded. So basically what I have to do is send these in ungraded a little bit at a time. And so I'm sending 25 of these in. And that's about all I have. So, yeah. Sorry it went a little long, but I had a lot to show after a year. So, when I get my cards put together, I'll probably do a few more videos. So, thanks for watching.